What's up everyone, my name is Abby, I like to read, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I plan to read in the month of September. So today is August 31st, the last day in August, and I am ready to dive into September and get into some new books. Last month was kind of a test. It was like my first month back into reading for a few years, so I was kind of seeing how many books I could realistically read in a month. With my workload right now, and I figured out that I can read a lot of books in a month, especially audiobooks. So I have kind of increased the amount of books this month because I know I am capable of reading more. So yeah, let's get into the list of books I'll be reading. Alright, starting off with the book that I have been in the middle of reading for maybe a year, 2 years now. And it is the reread of A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas. I have read this series before, but I'm rereading them to tab them. I believe I am 51% of the way through. And yeah, I just stopped in the middle. I don't know why. I think it's because when I'm tabbing these, I'm also like, let me find an example. I'm also underlining it, so it's just kind of an extra step. So I think I got like tired of it and I stopped, but I want to finish it, and that'll be the last book in this series that I will need to tab and underline until, of course, the next book comes out in the series. So yeah, I'm hoping to finish this one, and then I think that should be a completion of the books that I have been trying to read for years. The next book is also a reread, and that is Oblivion by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is, it's a little bit confusing. I technically have already, in August, finished this book. You can see that I've tabbed it. So this physical copy of Oblivion is the first book of the Lux series told in Damon's point of view. Now, the Kindle version, the ebook, is books 1 through 3 of the Lux series told in Damon's point of view. It just wasn't published 1 through 3 books because I think Jennifer L. Armentrout said that like the book would have just been too big to be able to publish. So the physical copy is only book 1. The ebook copy is books 1 through 3. Obsidian, Onyx, and Opal in Damon's point of view. So while I have finished this, I have not finished the entire like actual Oblivion book. I think I'm a little bit of the way through the second one, Onyx. I think I'm 45% of the way through the whole ebook. So hoping to finish that one this month. The next 4 books that I have on my list are audiobooks. The first one is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I'm listening to this book through graphic audio, and the way they do it is they release half of the book at a time, so like part 1, part 2. So I bought and listened to part 1, I think it was in June when I listened to that. So I'm gonna purchase part 2 and finish the rest of that book. And then the next 3 books are all part of the same series. You will see once I upload my August wrap-up that I started and finished re-listening to all of the Air Awakens books. The reason why I did this is because the sequel series to that, which is Air Awakens Vortex Chronicles, I think, I started listening to those. I believe I got through like half of the 4th one and then I didn't finish. So I wanted to end up finishing those, but I didn't really remember what happened, so I had to go back and re-listen to the 5 books of the Air Awakens series, and then now in September I plan to read re-listen to the first 3 books in the Air Awakens Vortex Chronicles series, which is the like sequel series to Air Awakens. This is by Elise Kova. The first book is Vortex Visions, the second book is Chosen Champion, and the third book is Failed Future. Like I said, these will be rereads. I read them maybe a couple years ago. So the last 3 books of my September TBR are going to be decided by fate, otherwise known as my TBR jar. So I have a list of all of the books behind me that I have not read. And so I'm going to pick 3 books out of here because I think I can handle 3. We'll see, maybe a failed month. But the first book is The Beautiful. Okay, I have grabbed it from my shelf. The Beautiful by Renee Addie. I bought this so long ago. Maybe 4 years ago. It was recently when it came out. I even have like a signed copy of it that I didn't realize I bought. I think I got this in like just a regular store, but I guess they had signed copies of it. But yeah, so I've had it on my shelf for a long time, have not read it, so I'm excited to give this a try. The next book is Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Okay, so this is actually going to be a reread because I have read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I have not read the other books in this series or the trilogy, and I have them. So I read this when I was I was really, really young. I was probably maybe in early high school or late middle school. When did this book come out? Because that'll give me an idea of when I read it. 2011. I was 12 then. So yeah, probably late middle school, early high school. And I remember not really enjoying it. I remember being confused, and I think it was maybe because I was a little bit too young for this book, potentially. I think it is a fantasy, I believe. I just think it would the world building went a little bit over my head. So I am excited to revisit this book and see if I like it better than I did the first time. And then hopefully continue on with the rest of the series. Okay, the third book and last book of my September TBR is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Okay, this is a really exciting one. I've heard really good things about this book. I just haven't gotten around to it. I love that it is a standalone. That way I don't have to commit to a series. This is the Owl Crate edition of this book. So it doesn't have a dust jacket, which don't love it. I would rather have a dust jacket. I've just heard so many good things about this book, so I'm really excited to read this one, actually. And I do love V.E. Schwab, that is author. I don't think I mentioned that. And I don't think I mentioned, this is by Laini Taylor. I'm sure you guys can read, but just, it's by Laini Taylor. So yeah, I am excited to start this one. So those are the books in my September TBR. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've read any of these books. Did you enjoy them? Did you hate them? Let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. There's a hair in my mouth. It just wasn't published that way. I said that weird, didn't I? More hair in my mouth. A Court of Rings and, no. The hair's on my mouth. My dog is laying upside down right now and it's really cute. I wish I could show you, but I can't. Oh, you're so cute.